here in this sub-county, the kind of life they live varies from family to family.
Okay.
Because as we are talking here, there are some women who are making business, farming as a business, but some women are like workers of their husbands.
Okay, so they work for their husbands.
Because like the family, because like some families that are growing Irish potatoes, the wife together with some workers, they do work. Then towards harvesting, the man comes, sells everything, and maybe leaves something for home consumption. So the wife, if he is to get anything, he gets something like a gift from the man, not deciding on that harvest as a couple, but the man sells, and then the wife gets something, maybe a suit, just a gift from what she has been doing.
Okay, so she doesn't get paid a wage like all the workers on the farm, but will get an item of clothing like a traditional suit.
Sometimes you fail to get it.
Some families.
Some families.
You work and then you end up getting food for consumption only.
Okay.
The husband says you're working for your kids. You're working for your kids. Maybe what I've got, if he has some other big businesses he's doing, he invested that capital, that business. And you have some polygamous families. So you're working and the end you find the money you're working for is maybe invested in somebody else outside the family.
Oh, really? So how do women get around those sorts of challenges, as it were?
Some they do bear it, others they contact LC1s, from LC2s, the sub-county.
Are they able to help in those situations? Or?
Sometimes they get, but other days you find we complain. Maybe we are now in a rural area and the men are doing business in Kampala. By the time they are to settle your case, the husband is away. So you keep having such challenges.
Such challenges. Are women able to run businesses in their own right? Do they own land to farm on? Or?
They don't have money. Even if they would be having land, they don't have money to buy seed.
Okay.
So they find it a problem.
Okay.
Actually, culturally, women, they don't owe anything.
In this region? Okay.
When you're married to a man, you are as if you're part of property to your husband.
Okay.
Because in case of you have a problem, you can't sell a land. If you have a chance, you grow Irishes and then you sell one bag of Irish potato. But women don't owe anything. Maybe if you have like a goat or a sheep, you can sell sometimes to some families. So it varies.
So are there programs to try and change these culture norms, or is that it?
They are there. There are some organizations that they sensitize women and the general public about gender balance. But still, much as they are coming, people have that culture that yes, they're sensitizing. We haven't overcome it. We're still on trial.
What are the men's views about all this sensitization and women empowerment, and, you know, what do the men think about all this?
Equal rights.
Do the men accept that?
Some don't, others do.
In a meeting they accept, but reaching home they divert.
So that being the case, what is the incidence of domestic violence in this region then? Because from what I'm hearing from you, women don't have a lot of rights. They don't have property. They don't own the land. They're not able, in most cases, to earn an independent income because of that. Does this create violence in the home? And if so, is that high or is it low or non-existent at all?
Very much. The domestic violence in this area is very high.
It's very high.
This concerns the domestic violence in this sub-county results from land issues
Okay.
and polygamy.
Exactly. Those two things are very.
Land and the coast.
So how do women negotiate all of these issues in that sort of environment? Because if you don't have a personal income, you don't have a piece of land to call your own, and you have no way of earning an income. How do women negotiate, these sorts of rights? How do they? What do they do to try and acquire these rights?
They go to LCs, then finally they end up to the sub-county, and when it is beyond, they go to the district to see the
Probation office.
probation office.
And we are sensitizing because you have different programs in sub-county. We have community development officer here. And when we are in the field, the matters we are doing about agriculture, we will talk about that. And we are what what we are trying to do is the participation, the equal involvement of women and men at home. Because we are not saying the property belongs to man or belongs to the wife alone, but then they should share as a family. And through trainings in villages and workshops here in sub-county,
Okay.
so at least women have come to know their rights, they know what they're supposed to do, and in case a man tries to do something bad, then she knows where to go.
So what happens if a marriage breaks down? If what you're saying to me that everything belongs to the man, what happens? Where does a woman go if a marriage breaks down? Where does she go?
She goes back
To her family, to
the family of the father and mom.
And the children?
They remain.
they remain at father's place. When they are still young, maybe when they're still breastfeeding,
They go with mom.
they go with the mom, and then the way the man can be helping to her, but under the guidelines of some local leaders.
Okay, so do you run any programs for men where men can sit and understand the challenges faced by women?
Not yet.
Because it sounds to me like that is probably going to be the solution.
Maybe.
Okay,
Not yet.
thank you very much for talking to me.